Hi everyone, I'm Megan Urich, the APTA Minnesota chapter president. And first of all, Happy New Year. As we look into 2025, I first wanted to reflect back on 2024 and just share some highlights. So one was that we started working with Liberty Square Group, an association management company who also works with a lot of other APTA state chapters. So this has been a really helpful way for us to organize our back end and really learn from other chapters as well. We also started doing quarterly town hall meetings where we've discussed a lot of topics such as burnout, legislative priorities, and also alternative ways to be a PT or PTA. We found a fun new location for our annual conference, The Graduate, which is just off the U of M campus. And we've been revamping our online CE offerings. And then we also have gotten a couple different grants from APTA National. One was the Choose PT grant, which if you've gone to some events in the past year, you've probably noticed we have a lot of orange banners and tablecloths and also a lot of new APTA Minnesota and Choose PT swag. We also recently were approved for the APTA Minnesota or APTA National membership grant, and this is going to help us with really trying to focus our priorities on improving membership in 2025. We also hosted Justin Moore, the APTA CEO, for several events in a fall weekend this year. And we also, for the first time, combine a running continuing education course with the APTA Minnesota Move and Groove 5K. And the very next day, hosted the inaugural Healthcare Leadership Symposium, which has really reignited our relationships with other healthcare professions. And this is already proving to be beneficial as we move into the 2025 legislative session. So the other thing I wanted to do before we really shift into 2025 is give a big thank you to all of our outgoing APTA Minnesota elected leaders. All of these people have served at least a 3-year term, if not for many of them, many more prior. And again, just want to extend a really big thank you. So our outgoing treasurer is Peter Runquist. Our outgoing PT directors are Amanda Simone and Lana Prokop. Outgoing chief delegate is Lindsay Vandenberg. And outgoing delegates are Dave Kraus and Aaron Reinflesch. And then our outgoing nominating committee members who served as co-chairs for this past year are Melissa Hake and Corey Kunzer. So again, thank you to all of you for your service. And for those of you who are looking to get involved, these would be great people to reach out to about their experience in their roles and if it's something that interests you. Kind of a fun fact as we look more into 2025 now, just next week here on January 15th is APTA's anniversary. So we were founded as an association in 1921, which means that this year is our 104th birthday. And I hope that it's as exciting to all of you as it is to me to really be a part of something larger than yourself. It's a unique opportunity to be able to be a part of an association that's really member driven and volunteer driven. And so really that puts a lot of responsibility, but also excitement and opportunity on us as members to really get what we want out of the association. So I encourage you, if there's something you're really excited about or really care about, let's dive in together. Let's see how we can make a change for the positive and continue to help improve our profession. So a couple other events coming up in 2025. I just wanted to get on everyone's radar because after the turn of the new year, it seems like things come crazy fast. So Saturday, February 8th this year, we have a couple big student events. The APTA Minnesota Student Conclave, which is hosted at St. Kate's. That'll be the first portion of the day, and then in the evening will be the National Advocacy Dinner. So the Student Conclave is an event run by students, for students. There's some fun educational opportunities for students that day. And then the National Advocacy Dinner is a great way for students to get a better understanding about government affairs and how they can get more involved that way. And then for the next event is going to be Tuesday, February 18th. This is PT Day on the Hill, which is at our state capitol in St. Paul. And we have the registration up on the website. So if you could register for that soon, that would be wonderful. We're trying to get a better idea for numbers this year. And speaking of numbers, we always have a really great showing of students, which is really exciting and definitely helps with the buzz at the Capitol. But we're really trying to get more clinicians there this year too. Having practicing PTs and PTAs talking with those legislators really pulls a lot of weight when we're trying to talk about our legislative priorities. And it's really important to understand that you going this year not only helps with making changes this year, but also continues to lay that groundwork and keep those relationships for things that we want to happen a decade down the road. So really important event, and I hope we can get hundreds of people there. Okay, well, again, I hope you have a great start to 2025, and I'll see you in February.